Doug here at Dhamma Delaware with another construction update on our Building 3 renovation project, where everything continues to go very smoothly. I'm standing outside today because one of the major projects coming up this week is the installation of a water line for Building 3. That line will start out near the gate that you can see in the distance and run through this field up to Building 3. We had the utility locators out here last week taking a look at where all the underground utilities are that we might encounter for this project. Once we cross this road, every utility that's on the property comes into play, and we're going to have to dig very carefully to be able to get through here safely. There's water, sewer, cable TV, gas, and electricity that we'll encounter along the path. So in order to make sure that we don't have any problems for the course that's going on, we're going to have to do this project very carefully. Last week I talked to you about the windows. You can see from the outside how we've had to reframe the windows and put new window frames in. The masons haven't arrived yet to be able to cut out these new windows, so we're still waiting on that. Last week Roland was here cutting down some trees, and at the end of that project he was able to take his loader and scoop off the dirt that was on this concrete pad here and make a little bit more space for construction vehicles to park. So that's very helpful. And there's the dumpster that we talked about last week. Now we're in the process of loading all the construction debris from this window project into that dumpster. So let's go on inside and take a look at the framing that's been going on this week. Last week I told you that we had framed out about half of the rooms, and that this week we're going to begin framing out the second half of the rooms. And that's exactly what happened. We now have all of the rooms in the building, except for the handicap rooms, framed out, at least for as far as the partition walls go between the rooms. This gives you a little sense of what it's like to walk down the hallway in the new building. I'll just stop here and show you one of the new rooms that we worked on this past week. You can see that we have the divider partitions between rooms up, but none of the interior partitions are up yet. That's what they'll be working on this week, is finishing those interior partitions. Across the hall is the room that we walked through last week. That has the interior partitions in it, and again, that's what they'll be working on this week. Once they finish these interior partitions, they'll be putting the walls up on the outsides of these rooms that separate them from the hallways. And then we'll really have a sense of what the space is like in the hallways with those walls up. So that's the major things that have happened this week and what we're looking forward to next week. Hope that's informative, and we look forward to seeing you again here next week when we provide another construction update on this project. Take care.